You don't have to read a bunch of books to be intelligent. You don't got to know a bunch of big words to be intelligent. You ain't had to go to college to be intelligent. These are all lies. Because true knowledge, it do come from within. Because what is within you? Your soul is within you. That is the ultimate source of knowledge, because your soul has always been and it always will be. Because where did your soul come from? Your soul came from God. Your soul is God. God basically took like a little piece of itself and it put it inside of a fleshly vessel, and that's you. Because your soul's going right back to God when you leave this earthly plane, right? That's why meditation is important. That's why prayer is important. Because you're tapping back within to God. And when you go within for the answers, you always get the right answer. That's also where your intuition comes from. That's where discernment comes from. It's within. You don't get discernment from outside of you. You don't get discernment from other people. You don't get intuition from outside of you. You don't get intuition from other people. It's all within you. And that's God. God tells you what to do and what not to do within you all the time. But most people ignore it. They don't listen to it. God tells you, your intuition tells you, I shouldn't take these shots. I shouldn't smoke that drug. Don't get me wrong. We all fuck up. We all screw up. But that's because we let the world tell us what to do instead of listening to our intuition. The world tells you, I'm stressed out. I need a drink. I'm stressed out. I need to smoke. I'm stressed out. Let me go have some meaningless sex to go blow off steam. The world tells you that shit. God within yourself, your intuition, your discernment don't tell you that. And you know when you're going against your intuition and your discernment because you can feel it. I just had a gnat fly in my mouth, y'all. But you can feel it when you're going against your intuition. You know it. Do you know why it's called devil? The devil? Because when you spell devil backwards, it means lived. So that means when you engaging in devilish behavior, you're living backwards. That's why it's devil, because it means to live backwards. Just write it down on a piece of paper. Devil. And then reverse it. It says lived. You lived backwards when you listen to the devil. like, the wordplay is insanity. Because devil, spell it backwards, means to live. So when you're not living properly, you're engaging in devilish behavior. You're being a child of the devil. That shit kind of crazy, ain't it? That shit kind of crazy, ain't it? So when you think about stuff like the 7 deadly sins and stuff, don't get me wrong, because I'm pretty sure we've all sinned before in some type of way, because sin is so easy. Just sloth, just being lazy when you know it's some shit you should be doing. Gluttony, eating a bunch when you have no need to, or eating a bunch of nonsensical food that's not giving you no nutrients or nothing. It's just giving you a bunch of fucking diabetes and high blood pressure and shit. Lust, engaging in meaningless sex, pornography, ogling and being googly-eyed over the opposite gender or the same gender, depending on whatever you is. Like, doing all this just bullshit that we know we shouldn't be doing, and our intuition is telling us we shouldn't be doing, but we just keep doing it because it gives us pleasure and shit. But then eventually it ain't even pleasurable no more. We just using it to like fill the void. Look, the geese know what I'm talking about. They like, yeah, he talking that shit. But yeah, bro. So look, cause notice when I mentioned them, they stopped talking because they look, bro, they was applauding. I was trying to tell you, because God is everything, right? God is in me, you, the animals, everything, the trees. Because science has proven that like plants are alive. Plants have thoughts. Like, I forgot the name of the experiment. It was an experiment that somebody had did where they hooked up like some sensors to a plant, and they would think about stuff. Like, think about doing stuff to the plant, and they thought about burning the plant. The plant gave off sensors and readings of fear. Like, it got afraid because you thought, it thought you was gonna burn it because you sent that thought to it. Plants got telepathy, y'all. That experiment shows you plants got telepathy. That plants understand us even without us saying anything. Animals the same way. And we the same way too. You ever been in a room with somebody and you can just tell what they thinking? They don't even gotta say nothing. You ever be with your best friend? Not even your best friend, but just a friend or just a stranger even. And sometimes y'all will say the exact same thing at the same time. It's like y'all was feeling each other and y'all just said the same shit. I apologize to y'all. Y'all know how I be. Like, when I get to talking in these videos, my mind just be on a trillion, and it's so many topics I can just like connect to one another, and I'm gonna just be rambling for real. But yeah, y'all, like, when you go against your intuition and your discernment, you're going against God, because God telling you what to do without having to speak, because God was the first thing in existence. God doesn't need language. God is energy, and you can feel energy. You can feel when something's off. You can feel when you shouldn't be doing something. You can feel when you shouldn't go to that party. You can feel when you shouldn't be dating this person. You can feel it all the time, bro. You feel it all the time. You can feel when your partner cheating. You can feel it all the time. God be talking to us all the time, but we listening to the world. We keep listening to the world, bro. God only speaks to you through your sixth sense, or sometimes God sends signs to you, like the movie Final Destination. God will send signs to you in the physical world, but mainly just God speaks through energy. But how do you think those physical signs manifest to you? God sends the energy into those physical things in the physical realm, and it magnetically attracts to you, because that's what God told it to do. Go towards, because I'm sorry, y'all, I'm rambling again, fuck. Because your soul is a magnet. Your soul is this infinite energy that attracts things to it. Because all forms of energy, like souls and stuff, it attracts stuff to it like a magnet. Like, you ever notice, like, in your dating life, you keep attracting the same people to you, and you keep wondering why you keep attracting these same toxic people or these same types of people? It's because you're not changing your energy, and you keep attracting the same people to you. That's how this shit works. So when God assigns certain stuff to you, it's gonna find you no matter where you are. God can assign some shit to happen to you and you all the way in Costa Rica. You don't even live in Costa Rica. You live all the way back in Kentucky. But God assigned that shit to happen to you as soon as you got to Costa Rica. Like, that's how this shit works. That's how energy works. That's how electricity works, electromagnetism. Because everything is electricity and magnetism, bro. Everything in life is a magnet. Your soul is just an electromagnetic source of energy. That's what everything is. I'm trying to tell you, that's how this shit works. That's how telepathy works. That's how your intuition works. That's how your discernment works. That's how all this shit ties back into one another. I'm sorry if I rambled too much in this video, y'all, but I be having a bunch of shit to say. I told y'all, that's why I recommend y'all send me, like, requests to talk about stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna just be rambling, talking about a bunch of different shit jumbled together, because everything I can talk about connects back to 2 or 3 other topics, and then I gotta throw those in there, and then sometimes it might not make sense, but like, to me it makes sense because I'm talking about it, and from my life, my life experiences and my understanding, I know what I'm talking about, but y'all might not know. So I gotta stay, like, on one track to kind of explain it to y'all, and then I can venture off. That's why I suggest sending me requests, because then I can better explain stuff to y'all. Because as y'all can see from these videos, I clearly got a lot of shit to say, but I just need, like, I need a little direction. That's all. Like, give me requests and I can get more direction and, like, make more straightforward videos for y'all. But that's all I got for y'all, though, man. Like, I'm gonna just keep rambling. This damn video gonna be like 25 minutes long. All right, y'all. Learn to listen to your intuition, man. Learn to listen to your discernment. I'm out.